Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a spread called What Do They Secretly Want You to Know for all of my Capricorns out there. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me the cards they need to see. Show me the cards they need to see. What do they secretly want to tell my Capricorns? What do they secretly want to tell my Capricorns? What do they secretly want to tell my Capricorns? Cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Well, my Cappies, it's very interesting. All right, so they secretly want to tell you that their intuition, okay, is pretty much on point about a few things. They have really, they're using their intuition to really give them the answers that they seek when it comes to you. Now they definitely want to hold on to something potential the potential that they had with you. They want to hold on to it for a sure success. Okay, all right. You know, they use their intuition, and it has told them, you know what, if they hang on to this particular situation, they're going to have an assured success. All right. Now, you have walked away from this situation with the Eight of Cups. You have definitely walked away from this situation here. All right. Even though you walked away, they still feel like that there's something that's there. All right. Now, with that being said, okay, there's something that they're picking up from you that's telling them that it's not quite over. It's done, but it's not done. All right. So that's what they're picking up from you. And because of that, they're willing, you got the Eight of Pentacles here. They're willing to put the work in. They're willing to put the time in. They're willing to do whatever it takes to kind of get you back into their life, to kind of get things back on track again, if you will. All right. Now, this is a person. I'm not necessarily going to say this was a boyfriend per se, an ex per se. This is someone where you were. Things were beginning to move forward. There was beginning to be there was beginning to be some sort of a real connection between you and this person, and things kind of went sideways. Okay, because there was a sudden tower event. There was a sudden tower event that took place in terms of the relationship. I'm getting a sense here that this person. This person wasn't exactly who they appeared to be. There was some sudden information you found out about this person that was shocking enough to kind of make you say, wait a minute, I want to get away from this individual. And it caused you to turn away. It was sudden. It happened quick. There was some information that was revealed about this individual here. It kind of messed up the flow of the equal give and take, the equal flow of the balance here. The equal give and take between the two of you here. Okay, and even though that may be the case here, they're willing, with the Knight of Swords energy, again, all about cutting out. They're willing to cut whatever they need to do to cut that out in order to get back into your good graces again. I'm getting a sense here that what was hidden was the fact that they gave you the impression that they were single, that they were unattached, or that their relationship was over when it really kind of their relationship was over when it kind of really wasn't. Okay, and you guys were really starting to really make real deep connections with each other. So in other words, they were coming off to you as single or someone that was available, but in reality they kind of weren't. And they're finally telling you, hey, listen, I'll completely be done with that. I'll be done with it. But you were kind of, some kind of information was revealed to you when you found out, like, wow, wait, really? You're not, so that's not where we are? So, oh, wow, I thought you were available. So that's what's going on. Now, this has caused quite a bit of anxiety and depression with this individual. So, this individual is, they are telling the truth when they're saying to you that they're willing to kind of, lay down the hammer and just be done with it. Willing to cut whatever whatever kind of relationship situation they're in. They are willing to cut it and walk away from the situation. I do get the sense here that they were sincere in the fact that they were done. But I get the sense that the person that they were done with thinks that there's still some there, but with them they're like, no, we're done. All right, but they weren't up front and honest with you about the fact that there was still some stuff going on, right? So they weren't as honest as they could or should have been with you. All right, with that being said, let's see what are the potential blockages. What are the potential blockages to you guys being together? What are the potential blockages to you guys being together? What are the potential blockages to you guys being together? What are the potential blockages to you guys being together? Okay, we go. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so a potential blockage here is things moving slowly, moving slowly and methodically towards a conclusion. So as I said, I feel as though this person, in their mind, is done with the previous relationship. Cause this could even possibly be a marriage we're talking about here too with this other individual. The fact that things are going to kind of move slowly, methodically towards an end. That moving slow, moving slowly, because Knights of Pentacles is all about moving slowly, methodically, strategically. And I'm getting the feel that this thing is going to kind of take a little bit of time on their end to kind of unweave the tapestry that's been weaved on that side. That's going to take a little bit of time. And that could be a potential blockage for you because you may not want to be connected to someone or have a potential relationship with someone that's engaged in a relationship with someone else. You know what I mean? So they're available, but they're not available. So that could be problematic. In addition here, we have the Queen of Cups energy here. So the loyalty and devotion issue is an issue. Okay, that is definitely an issue moving forward. Because of the attachment to someone else, you're wondering, and also there's this sense of, well, if you cheated, or well, not so much cheat, but because they're giving you the impression they're done. But there's this thinking of, wow, like I'm willing to be loyal and devoted to you. Are you going to be willing and devoted to me? Because you're thinking about, well, what happened with this previous relationship here? Like, what happened? Like, there's this big question mark about what exactly happened here. Also, you're wondering, if this really represents an opportunity. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Is it really a tangible? Is it really a tangible opportunity here? Okay. Most likely you met this individual doing some type of celebratory situation, possibly at a restaurant or bar or something like that, and that, could potentially be problematic because you're thinking, hey, does this person hang out at this particular place all the time? They met me here. Are they meeting other people? So there's that doubt. Also, the magician energy, again, having the ability to manifest this thing into reality. Now, this could be their energy. This could be your energy as far as the magician card goes. Okay, about as far as manifesting something into reality here. Also, there's a sense on your part of Five of Cups. Again, now this could equally be both of your energy here. It could be regret. You're feeling of they're going to be regretful for walking away from a potential long-term relationship, i.e., marriage or something to that effect. You're wondering, is this going to be a sense of regret that this individual is going to be feeling about walking away from that situation? There's also a sense of regret that you have too, because you don't want to be seen as a homewrecker, someone that is destroying someone's family. And there's this sense of regret that you're going to be feeling as well. Okay? There's a lot of soul searching and contemplating that's really beginning to surface with you. Okay? And again, this could possibly be their energy as well. But I'm more or less feeling though this is kind of, which is why you walked away. But you kind of walked away, but you kind of really didn't walk away, but you kind of walked away. Okay? And there's this Five of Swords energy here, whereas though you're kind of thinking to yourself, should you fight for this relationship? Should you fight for it, or should you walk away and really walk away and stay away? All right. So there's a lot of complex things going on here as far as emotions go. All right. So there's that. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Okay, here we go. Okay. Spirit's saying, hey, Knights of the Round Table, let your love lift you higher. So, Spirit's trying to say here, if they really are done with this relationship, if you can get past the fact that they weren't 100% transparent, they were 85%. If you can get past that 10 to 15%, if you really feel for this individual, you feel as though there's a connection here, then there's a possibility you can let your love lift you higher above this, and just consider this kind of like a blip on the radar. Sometimes people have relationships, especially in marriages, and things are kind of messy. They cannot be with the individual. They can have children. They can have assets that are tied up with one another. So that's why they're kind of still in each other's lives. Even though the other person may be still trying to hold on to that person, the other person can be completely within their mind, like I'm done with this. I'm done. I want to kind of go out there. I want to live my life. I want to get away from the situation. So there are times when that does happen. On the flip side of that, there are times where, the person is just not exactly being completely honest because they want to be deceptive, and they want to have their cake and eat it too. But I do not feel like this is one of those situations, okay? Attune to the call. Tune in and turn ons. So also use your intuition too. Let your intuition be your guide as well, okay? Look for telltale signs. Have the conversation. Communicate. Communicate with them to make sure that they truly are done with the situation, okay? And moving forward, what do they intend to do? Also, you may want to discuss with them the concerns that you have about the fidelity, the fidelity issue. Being faithful to you. Just kind of, really have that conversation to give yourself a sense of comfort, if you will. And finally, we have here the rewards. Celebrate your magnificence. And also take time out to realize that you have self-worth and that you are worth it as well. Okay, so always take time out to really kind of contemplate and reflect and say, hey, is this something that is real, that I really want to engage with right now? Or do I really want to value my time, my space, and my sanity and kind of take a step back? So really evaluate the pros and the cons is what I'm saying, all right? So that being said, I'm shutting this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not necessarily resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, hey, that's okay. But you want to know something about your particular situation, again, the link will be below. Feel free to get a personal reading if this does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation. Again, feel free to get a personal reading. And if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely see you next time. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.